Hey guys, Madison here, and today is the day, Film Friday number 100. I'm so excited. It's been a long time coming. It was supposed to be last week, but then I unfortunately came down with the flu. Yeah, the worst timing ever, right? If you can't tell, I'm still not 100%, still kind of nasally, still kind of scratchy, but I was like, it's already been a week, not delaying it another week. The people deserve to see my first time watching Die Hard. Such a huge movie that I have never seen. It's one of those movies that I've heard about my entire life, but have no idea what it is. I know it has Bruce Willis, and I know it has Alan Rickman. One of my faves. I love Alan Rickman. He was and still is such an icon, and I know this is one of his, if not his most iconic role, playing the villain in Die Hard, so I'm really excited to finally get to watch him in that role. I enjoy Bruce Willis a lot, and I know this is an action movie, but I know nothing about the plot or anything about this movie except for people are always arguing about whether or not it's a Christmas movie, so I guess I'm sort of throwing my hat in with a lot of Christmas movies since I am throwing it into the month of December with the rest of my Christmas themed movies. But yeah, I'm excited to judge for myself. Like, is it a Christmas movie? Is it not? I think it can even be debated, like, what is a Christmas movie? I think people's opinions on what constitutes a Christmas movie and what doesn't vary as well. So we'll see. I'm interested to see where I end up landing on that debate. Is it or is it not? But more than that, more than anything, I'm just looking forward to finally getting to fill in another piece of that cultural puzzle that I've always been missing. I'll finally get to take the Die Hard piece and finally put that in. So yeah, I'm just really excited to watch this movie, and I'm gonna keep this week's intro short since, like I said, my voice is barely there on me today, guys, so bear with me. Remember that if you want to watch the full-length version of this reaction, you can do so over on my Patreon, link in the description below. And with that said, guys, it is time to check out Die Hard. So, Film Friday number 100, guys. Let's do this.
You don't like flying, do you?
What gives you that idea?
You want to know the secret to surviving air travel? Walk around on the rug barefoot and make fists with your toes.
What?
Trust me, I've been doing it for 9 years.
Okay. It's okay, I'm a cop.
That is a giant teddy bear.
I want to congratulate each and every one of you for making this one of the greatest years in the history of the Nakatomi Corporation. We thank you one and all and wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, Holly. What about dinner tonight, huh?
Harry, it's Christmas Eve. Families, stockings.
Actually, I was thinking more of mulled wine, a nice aged brie, and a roaring fireplace. You know what I'm saying? Last chance.
Bye.
McLean residence. Lucy McLean speaking.
This is your mother speaking.
When are you coming home?
Pretty soon. Let me talk to Paulina, okay, hon? And no snooping around the house looking for presents.
Is Daddy coming home with you?
Well, we'll see what Santa and Mommy can do, okay?
Paulina.
Hola, Mrs. Holly. Did Mr. McLean call?
No, Mrs. Holly.
It might be a good idea to make up the spare bedroom just in case.
The spare bedroom? Are they separated? Divorced? Because that coworker of hers was hitting on her quite aggressively.
Hey, I'm John McLean.
Our guy. I'm your limo driver.
Limo.
So your lady live out here?
About the past 6 months,
Meaning you still live in New York. So you divorced?
she had a good job, turned into a great career.
Now that meant she had to move here. So why didn't you come?
Because I'm a New York cop. Can't just pick up and go that easy.
So sort of like unofficially separated.
So your lady sees you, you run into each other's arms, the music comes up, and you live happily ever after, right?
I don't think it's gonna go like that.
So if it doesn't work out, man, you got a place to stay?
I'll find a place.
I'm gonna pull in the parking garage and I'll wait. You score, you give me a call on the car phone. I'll take your bags to the desk. You strike out, I'll get you a hotel.
I'm here to see Holly McLean.
Just type it in there.
So she's not even using McLean in the system. That was an ominous elevator noise. He didn't know he was showing up to the office party. This place is crazy. Fancy.
Hey! Merry Christmas!
What the?
You must be John McLean. Joe Takagi. How was the ride in?
Nice. I have you to thank for that?
Seemed the least we could do.
I was wondering who ordered the limo.
Now this. I want you to meet John McLean, Holly's husband. Alice is in charge of international development.
Heard a heck of a lot about you. You throw quite a party. I didn't realize they celebrated Christmas in Japan.
Actually, it's sort of a double celebration. We closed a pretty big deal today, and a lot of it was due to Holly. Am I right, Joe?
John. I was hoping you made that flight.
Show him the watch.
Later.
It's just a small token of appreciation for all our hard work. It's a Rolex.
That guy is so annoying. He kept sniffing. Was he like snorting cocaine off his desk? Seemed a little jittery, you know?
Why don't we make it easy? I have a spare bedroom. Kids would love to have you at the house.
They would, huh?
I would too.
Office party's getting wild.
I guess you didn't miss my name, though, huh? Since when did you start using Ms. Gennaro?
Ouch.
It's a Japanese company. They figure a married woman's got
You are a
more.
married woman, Holly. You're married to
We're
me.
gonna have this conversation again.
Gennaro, Mr. Takagi is looking for you. He wants you to say something to the troops.
Speech time.
Whatever they did, they should have stuck together. Family sticks together, man. Either she stayed in New York with him, or he goes with her to California. They shouldn't have split up. Uh-oh, this sounds ominous. Sounds like a bad guy theme.
So Kareem rebounds, right? Feeds Worthy on the break, over to AC, then back to Worthy, right? Boom! 2 points. We're in.
Why? Why would you just shoot the random guy behind the desk? I remember that guy from Witness. Goes from nice Amish man to terrorist. Ha, Alan. Uh-oh. This guy enjoys his job way too much. What is he doing? The toe curling.
Fists with your toes.
Is he gonna be rigging this place to blow?
Yeah, Argyle. All right.
What's the word with you and your lady, man?
The vote's not in yet.
999 Bob and
Oh my gosh, that's like nails on a chalkboard.
Argyle?
Back, you there?
Oh no. Gee.
Due to the Nakatomi Corporation's legacy of greed, they are about to be taught a lesson in the real use of power. Where is Mr. Takagi?
Born Kyoto, 1937.
Family emigrated to San Pedro, California, 1939. Interned Manzanar, 1942 to 43. MBA, Harvard, 1970.
Man, he knows this guy's whole history.
Enough. And father of 5. I am Takagi.
Alan Rickman's voice, man, it's just, no one has a more iconic voice than Alan Rickman. Father of 5. So what is his goal? Why is he doing this?
I don't have that code. You broke in here to access our computer?
Mr. Takagi, I'm really not interested in your computer. I am interested in the $640 million in bearer bonds that you have locked in your vault, and the computer controls the vault.
Aha.
What kind of terrorists are you?
Who said we were terrorists?
Well, what are you then? A petty thief? What is he planning to do here? He's just one guy.
I'm going to count to 3. Give me the code. 1, 2, 3.
I don't know it. I'm telling you. You're just gonna have to kill me.
Okay. We do it the hard way.
That poor man.
Now, you can break the code.
You didn't bring me along for my charming personality.
These terrorists and their hair. I'm gonna call them the hair squad.
30 minutes to break the code, 2 hours for the 5 mechanicals at the minimum. The 7th lock, however, is out of my hands. The electromagnetic seal.
Trust me.
Didn't you stop him, John? Because then you'd be dead too, asshole.
Yeah, he would be dead too. I don't know what he's gonna do. He didn't have any help.
We've got a fire alarm. Eddie, on what floor did the alarm go?
I have a feeling this is... yeah, it's not happening. It just got so much scarier with the lights on.
The fire has been called off, my friend.
Need to take this guy out and take his gun.
Drop it, dickhead. It's the police. You won't hurt me. There are rules for policemen. So my captain keeps telling me.
Oh my gosh. Why didn't you just knock him out instead of talking? Well, it could have gone worse. Oh, he dead. He's dead.
Terrorists in the world, and I gotta kill one with feet smaller than my sister.
I wanted this to be professional. Alas, your Mr. Takagi did not see it that way, so he won't be joining us for the rest of his life. You can walk out of here or be carried out. Decide now, each of you. Please remember, we have left nothing to chance.
Now that's what we call sending a message.
Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. Hab ich dir gesagt? Was hab ich dir gesagt? Ich will, dass es keiner sieht.
We have to do something, Hans.
Yes, we do. We have to tell Carl his brother is dead.
Uh-oh. That's terrifying. It's not gonna squish him, is it? Ugh.
One blood, you'll have it. After we call the police, they'll waste hours trying to negotiate, and then you can tear the building apart looking for this man. Until then, we do not alter the plan.
What do you think?
Something's wrong.
Cops?
John,
What does he think he's doing?
his job.
His job's 3,000 miles away. Without him, we still have a chance we might be able to get out of here.
Mayday, mayday. Anyone copying Channel 9? Terrorists have seized the Nakatomi building and are holding at least 30 people hostage.
That's the best place to transmit. The roof. Go, go!
Oh no. This is like the Towering Inferno, trapped in a high-rise, but instead of a fire, it's terrorists.
No one kills him but me.
They have already killed one hostage. They are fortifying their position.
This is a reserve channel. If this is an emergency call, dial 911 on your telephone.
These people.
Just send the police now!
Yeah, do you get it now, lady? There's terrorists. Terrorists.
Investigate a code 2 at Nakatomi Plaza, Century City.
I'm on my way.
Oh, this guy has no idea what he's walking into. Man, look at those gas prices. We'll never see that again. Look out, John. Don't think you're getting through there. My toes just like curled instinctively. That's a long way down.
He's in elevator shaft.
The elevators are locked off. You can't escape. Just shut it in and come back down. Carl, the police are probably on their way already.
Well, one police is. Oh my gosh. Hold. Just a little bit longer. Oh Lord. Oh my gosh. Okay, now this is giving me claustrophobia. Oh, I would not want to crawl through an air vent.
Come out to the coast. We'll get together. Have a few laughs.
I love the like dry humor of this movie. That was close. One lone cop car.
No signs of disturbance, dispatch.
Possible crank call. Check the area again and confirm.
He hasn't even gone inside. How does he know?
Eddie? I had a feeling you'd be calling.
This guy's about to die.
Evening, officer. What can I do for you?
Come on. Where's the cavalry?
There isn't one, man. Man, his tank top has gone from pristine white to just brown all over already. Look out. Meanwhile, John's up here fighting for his life.
You are done. No more table. Next time you have a chance to kill someone, don't hesitate.
Thanks for the advice.
He learned his lesson.
Yeah, that's a wild goose chase over here at Nakatomi Plaza.
You didn't even check the place out.
Let it snow, let it snow.
Welcome to the party, pal!
I think he knows now.
Turn up the heat and it's getting ready to pop.
Oh my gosh! What is he doing?
I'm in Nakatomi Plaza. They're turning my car into Swiss cheese. I need backup assistance now!
It's about dang time.
I thought I told all of you I want radio silence until further...
Very sorry, Hans. I didn't get that message. Wax Tony and Marco and his friends figured you and Carl and Franco might be a little lonely.
How does he know so much about this?
You are most troublesome for a security guard.
Sorry, Hans. Wrong guess. Would you like to go for double jeopardy where the scores can really change?
check on all the others, see if he's lying about Marco, and find out if anyone else is missing. Mr. Mystery Guest, you know my name, but who are you? Just another American who saw too many movies as a child. Do you really think you have a chance against us, Mr. Cowboy?
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
He's just chaotic enough to pull this off.
This is my story. I am going out there. You don't want to give me a truck? I'll go and I'll steal a truck.
Give us a break, Thornburg.
Eat it, Harvey.
Harvey, we're on the air. Good evening. This is Harvey Johnson.
Take truck number 5. Get out of here.
He wasn't lying about Marco, and the other man was Heinrich, and his bag is missing.
He had the detonator.
Not anymore.
This is Sergeant Al Powell of the Los Angeles Police Department. If the person who radioed for help can hear me on this channel, acknowledge this transmission.
I read you, pal. You got 30 or so hostages on the 30th floor.
He's telling them everything.
Let him. I'm waiting for the FBI to arrive. Until then, he can waste as much time as he likes. But we must find the bag. We must have the detonators.
They got missiles, automatic weapons, and enough plastic explosives to orbit Arnold Schwarzenegger.
They're down to 9 now, counting the skydiver you met. They're well-financed and very slick.
I've seen enough phony IDs in my time
I recognize that the ones they got must have cost a fortune. We got some badass perpetrators, and they're here to stay.
So what do I call you?
Roy.
In the meantime, I want you to find a safe place to hold up and let us do our job. Understand?
They're all yours, Al.
All right, who's talking to him? I am, sir. Who in the hell you been talking to?
The man on the inside.
He appears to be the one who phoned in the report.
Has it occurred to you he could be one of the terrorists pulling your chain?
I don't think so, sir. In fact, I think he's a cop.
How do you know that?
Things he said. Like being able to spot a phony ID.
TV's here.
Yeah, that's all we need is some journalists to get in the way.
I have a request.
Go on.
We have a pregnant woman out there. Sitting on that rock isn't doing her back any good. So I would like permission to move her to one of the offices where there's a sofa. And unless you like it messy, I'd start bringing us in groups to the bathroom.
Yes, you're right. It will be done. Was there something else?
No, thank you.
She's good at keeping her cool, I'll give her that.
Mr. Takagi chose his people well, Mrs.
Gennaro. Miss Gennaro.
Smooth. It's gonna be bad if he looks at that picture though and then he sees John later. He's gonna connect the dots eventually.
Approximately 2 hours ago, an unidentified group
This dude.
seized control of the Nakatomi building, sealing off all entrances and exits.
What's going on?
What's it look like? We're going in.
There could be over 30 hostages in there for all we know.
All we know is that somebody shot your car up. It's probably the same silly son of a bitch you've been talking to on that radio.
But what about the body that fell out the window?
Probably some stockbroker got depressed.
Al, you still with me, babe? What's going on?
If you are what I think you are, then you'll know when to listen, when to shut up, and when to pray.
You're coming in, that's it, isn't it?
So, they'll be coming. Everyone get ready.
It's about to get ugly. What's he gonna do?
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring except the 4 assholes coming in the rear in standard 2x2 cover formation.
I feel like this is not gonna go the way they hoped.
They're shooting at him. They're shooting at the lights. They're going after the lights.
He's like, yeah, I just said that, dummy.
Wait a minute, what have we here, gentlemen?
Whoa, what is that? Like a tank car. Taking too long.
Oh my god, the quarterback is toast!
That hacker man, he's so arrogant, he's so cocky, I want him to get his.
Hit it again.
You made your point, let him pull back!
Thank you, Mr. Cowboy. I'll take it under advisement. Hit it again. Fire.
Let's go, get him out of the car! Don't you know they're burning?
Yep, this is about as much of a disaster as I was expecting.
Hold das andere Ei schnell hier, mach los! Mach schnell, mach los!
So you take this under advisement, jerkweed.
Whoa. Oh my gosh.
Tell me you got that. I got it. Hit your heart on Channel 5.
That was crazy.
Sources say the terrorist leader Hans may be this man, Hans Gruber.
Hans Gruber.
I don't know who in the hell you think you are or what you're doing, but you just destroyed a building. This is Deputy Chief of Police Dwayne T. Robinson, and I am in charge of this situation.
From up here, doesn't look like you're in charge of jack shit.
Yeah.
Put the other guy back on.
Hey, Roy, how you feeling?
Unappreciated, Al.
He is unappreciated. He's been making the only progress anybody's been making. Wasn't for him, there wouldn't even be any cops there.
Hope I'm not interrupting.
What does he want?
This guy's gonna die. He talks too much.
I watch 60 Minutes. I say to myself, these guys are professional. They're motivated, i.e. they want something, huh? Let's put it in my terms. You grab us for some green meal, but you didn't expect some poison pill was gonna be running around in the building. I'm your white knight.
I must have missed 60 Minutes. What are you saying?
I can give them to you.
How in the world does he plan on doing that? And why?
How many kids you got, Al?
Well, as a matter of fact, my wife is working on our first. You got any kids back on your ranch?
Yeah. 2. Sure hope I can see him swinging on a jungle gym with Al Jr. someday.
Touching, cowboy, touching. Or should I call you Mr. McLean?
Darn.
Officer John McLean of the New York Police Department.
Get on the phone to Harry in here. Come on, baby, move.
Got it.
He told him who he is. Little traitor.
Hey, John boy. No one gets out of here until you stop messing up the works, capiche?
Ellis, what have you told him?
I told them we were old friends and you were my guest at the party. All right, John, listen. They want the detonators or they're gonna kill me. John.
Shut up, Ellis. Just shut your mouth. Hans, this shithead does not know what kind of man you are, but I do.
Then you'll give us what we want and save your friend's life.
Babe, put away the gun. This is radio, not television.
These people are gonna kill you. Tell them you don't know me.
He's about to die. What an idiot.
Did you hear that? He just let the guy die, man. He just gave him up.
It's not his fault that idiot walked in there and got himself killed. What was he supposed to do about it?
Listen, you tell this partner of yours, pal, to stay the hell out of this from now on. Do you hear me? Because if he doesn't, I'm gonna nail him, boy. I'm really gonna nail his ass now.
Oh, shut up, man.
You're gonna stand there and tell me that he's gonna give a damn about what you do to him if he makes it out of there alive? Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling?
You tell him.
Attention, police. I have comrades in arms around the world languishing in prison. The following people are to be released from their captors. In Northern Ireland, the 7 members of the New Provo Front. In Sri Lanka, the 9 members of the Asian Dawn. I read about them in Time magazine.
So he's just buying time, all stalling so he can get that vault open.
Theo, are we on schedule?
One more to go, then it's up to you. You better be right, because it looks like this last one's gonna take a miracle.
Carl, hunt that little shit down and get those detonators.
Asian Dawn. D-A-W-N.
The FBI is here.
Oh, the FBI is here now?
Yes, sir, right over there. Want a breath, man?
I'm Agent Johnson. This is Special Agent Johnson.
Johnson and Johnson, huh?
Yeah, I'm in charge here.
You're not, man. You're not in charge here. Never were.
Hi there.
Ooh.
You're one of them. Don't kill me, please.
Whoa, relax. I'm not gonna hurt you. What were you looking for?
Well, I was just trying to get up on the roof and see if I could signal for help. You know, it's just through here. Why don't you come in and help?
Oh my gosh.
Come on, you wanna stay alive? You stay with me.
Hans Gruber is an actor. He just like switched gears, man.
You don't work for Nakatomi, and if you're not one of them.
I'm a cop from New York. Got invited to the Christmas party by mistake. Who knew? I'm John McClane.
Clay. Bill Clay.
Know how to use a handgun, Bill?
My gosh, don't give him a gun.
All you gotta do is pull the trigger.
Oh my gosh, does John not realize?
Kommt. Sofort. Put down the gun and give me my detonators.
Hans, it's pretty tricky with that accent.
I'm going to count to 3.
Like you did with Takagi. Oops.
Thank goodness. I was hoping he wasn't falling for that.
Carl, shoot the glass.
They gotta run out of ammo, right? Oh, his feet.
Smile, Carl. You're back in business.
I don't think Carl's very happy.
You got something. Tell me you got something.
Just McLean's name, badge number, employment record, vital statistics, and his family's home address, right here in LA.
That man looks really pissed.
You think?
He's still alive. Only John can drive somebody that crazy.
Oh gosh. Oh, it makes my feet hurt.
You better heat up that miracle because we just broke through on number 6.
Have a look at what our friends outside are doing, and I'll be right up.
You know we got a pool going on you.
Put me down for 20. I'm good for it.
He just had to be caught without shoes when this whole thing went down.
Something had to get you off the street.
I had an accident.
The way you drive, I can see why. What'd you do? Run over your captain's foot with a car.
I shot a kid. Oh, it was dark. I couldn't see him. He had a ray gun look real enough. Anyway, I just couldn't bring myself to draw my gun on anybody again.
And those guys in the suits, I don't know who they are.
That's the FBI. They're ordering the others to cut the building's power. The circuits are cut automatically in response to a terrorist incident. You ask for miracles, I give you the FBI.
Gosh.
Emergency lighting activated.
Pal, talk to me. What's going on here?
That's the FBI. They got the universal terrorist playbook, and they're running it step by step.
It's gonna go. It's gonna go!
It's open.
What are we gonna do now? Arrest them for not paying their electric bill?
We've shut them down. We let them sweat for a while, then we give them helicopters.
Y'all are taking too long.
I wish to talk to the FBI.
This is Special Agent Johnson of the FBI. Helicopters are en route, as you requested.
I hear you. We'll be ready.
When they touch down, we'll blow the roof. They'll spend a month sifting through the rubble, and by the time they figure out what went wrong, we'll be sitting on a beach earning 20%.
Grief. Cold as ice.
Yo, pal, you got a minute?
I'm here, John.
I want you to do something for me. I want you to find my wife. Tell her it took me a while to figure out what a jerk I've been. That when things started to pan out for her, I just should have been behind her more. That she's the best thing that ever happened to a bum like me. She's heard me say I love you 1,000 times. She never heard me say I'm sorry. I want you to tell her that John said that he was sorry. You got that, man?
Yeah, I got it, John. But you can tell her that yourself. You just watch your ass and you'll make it out of there. You hear me?
Can do it, John. You can do it.
What are you doing upstairs, Hans? I gotta go check on something.
1 minute. That's all I'm asking. 1 minute. All right, okay, all right. Get back.
Get out of there.
This is the last time these kids are gonna have to speak to their parents.
You don't know that. Sleazy journalist. She's trying to protect those kids.
What are you doing, Hans? What are you doing? Mother of God.
Pal, listen to me. It's a double cross. The whole roof of the building's wired.
John! Did you get that?
Some about a double cross.
We are both professional. This is personal.
Get him, John. Get him. Whoa.
You know, your mom and dad are very important people. They're very brave people. So is there something you'd like to say to them if they're watching?
Come home.
Is Mrs. McLean. How nice to make your acquaintance.
Knew I was gonna find out eventually. It was inevitable. Whoa, that was savage.
Figure we take out the terrorists, lose 20-25% of the hostages. I can live with that. Keep this thing on the deck. They're expecting transports, not gunships.
A little bonus for us. Sit down.
Hey!
A policeman's wife might come in handy. I have some news for you. McLean.
For all your posturing, all your little speeches, you're nothing but a common thief.
I am an exceptional thief, and since I'm moving up to kidnapping, you should be more polite.
He really is just a thief. I guess high scale thief, but still. Oh my gosh. He ain't playing. Man.
The vault!
Where is the vault?
The 30th floor!
Get downstairs, all of you! Get down! Nail that sucker!
No! He's trying to save their lives.
Get up on your side, you assholes! I'll bag this little bastard.
As usual, the FBI is incompetent.
There's something wrong. They're coming back down.
Blow the roof.
The car's up there.
Blow the roof!
I'll never even think about going up in a tall building again.
Oh my gosh. Oh no. Cut the line, cut the line. Untie it.
Gonna need some more FBI guys, I guess.
This is really giving me Towering Inferno vibes now with the water coming in. Ace has been chilling in the limo this whole time. Unbelievable. That's what I'm talking about. Way to go, man.
Hi, honey. Why'd you have to nuke the whole building, Hans?
When you steal $600, you can't just disappear. When you steal 600 million, they will find you unless they think you're already dead. Put down the gun.
You first, bro.
You got me.
Still the cowboy. Well, this time John Wayne does not walk off into the sunset with Grace Kelly.
It's Gary Cooper, asshole.
I understood that reference.
What was it you said to me before? Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Happy trails, Hans.
Oh my gosh. Look out. Well, there he goes.
I hope that's not a hostage.
Nope. That would be Mr. Gruber. Yippee-ki-yay. I hope she appreciates all the crap he just went through for her. That man's a keeper. They developed quite a friendship over that walkie-talkie.
Alan's my wife, Holly. Holly Gennaro.
Holly McLean.
McLean, I want a debriefing. I want a debriefing. You got some things to answer for, mister.
Property damage, interfering with police business.
You gotta be kidding me. What? He's dead. Good job, man. You got him. Hero. How is he not dead? He was strangled to death from that chain. How did he get down from there?
Mr. McLean, now that it's all over after this incredible ordeal, what are your feelings?
Is he the guy from Ghostbusters that was the, like, environmental guy? The guy who was just the pain in the rear?
This is their idea of Christmas. I gotta be here for New Year.
Oh, the weather out.
That almost sounds like Alan Rickman singing. Is it? I'm convinced that's him singing. And that is perfection. Y'all, that movie was wild. I was not expecting it all to be in one location. And I said it during the reaction, but it really did remind me of the Towering Inferno, but like with terrorists as the antagonist instead of a giant fire. And it didn't feel like a big studio action movie. It felt almost like an indie action movie, and I don't mean that in a bad way. But with it just being set on like one location and just a really small story, but like big stakes and a really enjoyable and iconic villain. I mean, how does one describe Alan Rickman? Every line he just delivers with such evil relish. He's so good at being a baddie. I always loved Alan Rickman as Snape growing up because of Harry Potter, but now I'm getting to explore his previous iconic role before he took on Snape. And yeah, it was a lot of fun watching Hans Gruber stir up trouble, and it was so strange because I was expecting some like grand motivation behind what he was doing, but no, he really, when it came down to it, was just a petty thief, and he wanted a lot of money. And he decided to go with kind of a big bank heist, basically, with robbing this really big time rich company, trying to get into their vault. And I don't know, I was expecting some grand like ideology or purpose, you know, behind it, and it was just nope. He wanted those, was it 600 million? I can't remember if it was 60 million or 600 million, but he wanted that money, and he was willing to do whatever he had to do to get it. It's funny because with Hans, it's like what he's doing is not funny, it's really awful, and he's taking himself quite seriously, but there's something just so fun about watching Alan's performances that I can't help but laugh sometimes, because he's just so good at what he does. He really is. So he, of course, was just such an entertaining villain. And then I really enjoy Bruce Willis. He's a great everyman, and he's very easy to root for, he's easy to empathize with and easily likable. The action was good, the stakes were high, we had the motivation of him trying to save his wife, and I was very happy to see them reunite and ride off into the sunset, if you will. As I said in my intro, I'm going to keep things a little briefer here in my review than I normally do because I still don't have much of a voice, but I just wanted to say that I really enjoyed this movie. It was a lot of fun, and I'm so glad that I finally got to see it. And as I said before, add that piece of the puzzle, the die-hard piece of the puzzle to my my cultural gaps are slowly being filled in. The great iconic films of the past many decades that I missed out on, I'm finally getting to watch them with you guys. And yeah, this was Film Friday number 100. 100 movies on my channel. I cannot believe it. It has flown by. And I just wanted to say thank you so much if you've been here from the beginning, if you've been here a few months, if you've been here a week. Thank you so much for your support. It is so appreciated. Thank you especially to my patrons, without whom I could not keep doing this. Thank you so much for your support, your kind words. It always just means the world to me. So thank you everyone so much for subscribing. Thanks for all the likes, the shares, the comments, everything. If you guys weren't watching and enjoying, nobody would be finding this channel. So thank you all so much. Thanks for getting me to 100 movies, and here's to 100 more. Remember to like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you haven't, if you're new here, and if you want to see the full-length reaction, click the link in the description below. Head on over to my Patreon and you can find it there along with all the other movies that I've reacted to. And before I wrap this up, I have to answer the age-old question: is Die Hard a Christmas movie? And to answer that question, I think you have to say, what is a Christmas movie? Is it a movie that completely revolves around Christmas as the story and thematically? Does it have to involve Christmas lore? Or can it just be a movie that is set at Christmas time? I am going to say that all that is required for something to be considered a Christmas movie is that it be set at Christmas time and have some, Christmassy elements, Christmas music, the general Christmas mood, elements of it strewn throughout the movie. And Die Hard has that. So you know what? I'm throwing my lot in with Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Disagree with me? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks everybody again so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next week for the final Christmas themed movie of this month and of the year. It will be my last movie reaction of 2023. I hope you will come and join me. All I'm gonna say is it's a Western. We're ending the year on a Western, so you might not know it. I think it's a much lesser known Western, but a slightly, I've been told, Christmas themed Western. I had to do it, right? It had to go along with the theme. So what am I watching? You'll find out next week, so be sure to come back and see what it'll be. Film Friday number 101, and I will see you guys then.